Was a busy night of basketball with 3 news cameras bouncing around various games last night. Let's get to it. That included top-ranked Veterans Memorial. The boys 31-0 as Carroll looked to be the one to knock them off their undefeated perch. Here, though, early on, Vets' Jeremiah Moore going to spot up for 3 in the corner, knock it down. The Eagles taking the early lead. In fact, it was a big early lead. The big-time prospect, Billy White III, throw it down, all 6'8" of them. They jumped out to a 17-1 lead at that point. Eventually, it was 21-1. Carroll with no answer. Now, the Tigers, of course, eventually did get on the board. Jacob Longoria here, but it's not nearly enough. Vets dominates this one, 108-65. The Eagles now 32-0 on the season. How about same district, Ray hosting King. Texans, Truman Thompson going for 2,000 career points. More on that in a second. Here, Joe Aguilar for 3. Ray overcoming an early deficit. Now King with a nice rebound here. Noah Serrata with the tip and the putback. It's in. Mustangs going back on top. But later in the first half, it's Thompson driving. Watch as he's going to hit the deck, but he's also going to hit the bucket. Ray wins 58-49 as Thompson gets the career milestone. And it was a father versus son matchup. Willie Harpers, Annapolis Christian Warriors, taking on his son Trey's Incarnate Word Academy Angels. Wife and mom Joanne rooting for her husband, Willie's Warriors, because, quote, Trey has his own wife to root for him. Love that. Here early on, IWA's Matthew Nicholson down low. Student section liking that. But here, Annapolis Christian's Jake Gwaltney here with the nice turnaround. Joanne liking that. Her husband Willie's Warriors in this thing, but it would eventually be her son Trey's Angels that get the upper hand here. Matthew Corey down low. 49-42 IWA in OT. Trey Harper with the win over his dad Willie, but what a game it was. All right, back to the girls' side. Veterans Memorial looking to stay in the playoff mix, taking on Carroll. Now, Carroll had a big run to start the game, but Vets coming back at the end of the first. Zoe Perry with the bucket, part of a 10-0 run to knot it up at 13 apiece. Now, Carroll, though, going back on top. Addison Villegas getting the friendly bounce on the home court. The Eagles, though, starting to take control of the game. And here, this rebound, the freshman Amaris Alvo, the bucket, and the foul. Vets takes this one 49-31 to stay in the mix for one of the 4 playoff spots in 29-5A. Now, one other important score that coincides with that game, Alice knocks off GP last night, 43-36 on the girls' side. So that puts the Coyotes in prime position for the playoffs. They need one more win, and also gives Vets a leg up on GP for the last spot. For the other scores for last night, head on to our website, KIIITV.com.